Hi, it's Margaret, and thank you for joining me here on the Gardening Me. Whenever I venture out of my local area, one of the first things I do is look along the route that I'm going and also in the area I'm going to see if there are any interesting garden centers or nurseries that I can go and visit. And that is exactly what I did this past week. I went to Uxbridge, Ontario, which is a town that's a bit northeast of Toronto, and I went there and decided to stop by Valleyview Gardens, which is a nursery in Markham, Ontario. So today I am going to take you on a little tour of this new to me garden center. One of the first things I noticed is they had a whole selection of bonsai plants right near the entrance. These guys here, including that cute little pot, were only $50. And look at these ones here. These are $24.95. This is an amazing bougainvillea. Wow, that's pretty spectacular. If you want to take this one in the corner home, you're looking at about $300. Look at these ones. These are mini olive trees and they're also $24.95. So cute. They look to have a few citrus trees left, including these lemon trees, which have pretty much full-size lemons on most of them. Now's the time when a lot of vegetables and annuals go on sale. They have a variety of herbs for $3 per pot. They had a lot of tomatoes, and the interesting thing about these are that they're grafted. They're only $5 each right now, regularly $9.95. The garden centers around me don't usually carry many grafted tomatoes, so this was a bit of a surprise. They're also organically grown, which is a big plus. Grafted tomatoes can help if you have issues with soil-borne diseases such as fusarium wilt, and the plants are also said to be more vigorous and give you larger crops than the same plants grown on their own roots. They had a few different varieties, including the heirloom Cherokee Purple and a cherry called Rapunzel. They had a huge variety of annuals and all were on sale. These were $2.95, regularly $3.95. So we're looking at some petunias and some marigolds and an entire row of impatiens. These New Guinea impatiens are gorgeous with those dark leaves. Love that. And look at these sweet calibrachoa. Lots of different colors still available. And look at these fuchsia. Then we have some begonias. Including non-stop begonias. And wow, look at this angelonia. So pretty. And there are some geraniums here. These are in slightly bigger pots. They're in 6-inch pots. And they are $6.95. We also have some beautiful dahlias in 6-inch pots. Look at the bloom on these guys. These are also $6.95. And remember, dahlias, you can save those tubers. So you can get these into the ground or into a pot, and at the end of the season, dig those tubers out, and you'll have them again next year. And here are some beautiful annual salvia. These are cell packs, and they're $1.40 each, and you get 4 plants in a cell pack. These will bloom all summer long. Really good bang for the buck. And more salvias. I mean, look at that. These guys here are $2.95. And the awesome thing about these annual salvias is they just keep getting better all season long. Oh my, look at these guys. Aren't they gorgeous? These are sago palms. These pots are $30. And once again, I think that's a really good price because you really don't see these very often. If you're looking for a houseplant, then you will probably find it here. If you want a houseplant that's a little bit on the larger side, well, they have that too. I mean, it was a veritable jungle in there. This one stopped me in my tracks. Look at those gorgeous leaves. I was surprised to find out that this was a ficus, as I'm only familiar with the standard Ficus benjamina. This one is very appropriately called Ficus triangularis, with those triangular shaped leaves. This guy's about $200, so it is a bit pricey, but it's pretty big. I would say it's pushing around 6 feet tall. Then I got to my favorite section of the garden center, the perennial section. They had a large variety of perennials, including quite a few clematis. The prices on these ranged from $30 to $40. Here's some variegated Heliopsis, and this guy's $19.95 in a 5-inch pot. Love those leaves, so pretty. And the flower's not too shabby either. This one is pristine Princess Pink Penstemon. It's gorgeous. Then there's a variety of Agastache, including the very popular Blue Fortune. And look at these. These have a very different flower structure, but you can still tell it's Agastache by the leaves. So this one is Kudos Red. And Guava Lava. All of these 5-inch pots are $14.95. I'm always looking for a bargain, so I'm usually on the lookout for smaller pots. And then my camera died. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any more footage of that perennial section. But I'll just tell you, it was actually really good. With the area with the smaller pots had quite a lot of assortment. And in fact, I found a variety of sedum that had been on my wish list for a couple of years. So I was super excited when I found that, and I snapped it right up. In addition to that, there was also quite a large hosta section, and it had a lot of those miniature hostas that are often hard to find. And there was also a really nice succulent section with a wide variety of succulents. So all in all, it was an amazing garden center, and I spent far too long there. In fact, I ended up being late for why I was there, going to Uxbridge to begin with. So Valleyview Gardens is a couple of hours away from where I live. Otherwise, I would have gone back and gotten the footage of those other areas that I ended up missing. But there's always next time, and there definitely will be a next time. If you're ever in that area northeast of Toronto, I would definitely suggest that you check it out. It is absolutely worth the time. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Bye.